Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video I'll be showing you guys some Love Cup battles with this new team I've created, including Wigglytuff, Crawdont, and Darmanitan. We will be getting a 4-1 with this team, and this is actually the team that ranked me up to my next rank. So if you guys do enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on. And with that being said, let's get on with today's video. Alrighty guys, for the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Clefable. We are actually going to win this one-on-one because I do think that my Wigglytuff is just stronger because my Fairy type, my Charm, both of us do have Charm as a fast move, but now it just comes down to who has the better CP or stats for their Pokemon, and I do think my Wigglytuff did win this. I did decide to show that Meteor Mash because it sure would have fainted me. And because I did also have a Play Rough charged up, so he will probably be throwing in a shield for my Play Rough. Plus, shielding did allow us to see his next Pokemon, so I could find a counter for him without having to go for the swap cooldown. So because my opponent did make a swap out into a Wigglytuff is once again a Fairy and normal type Pokemon. So Fire types will be doing neutral damage against him, while Fairy types will be doing not very effective damage against Fire types. My opponent did decide to make a swap out into Crystal. Crystal is a rock and bug type Pokemon, so bug types will be doing super effective damage against dark types, and I do know that he does have access to learning X Scissor, so I did actually decide to shield there. And my opponent's final Pokemon is once again that Wigglytuff. He does get an attack debuff from my Bubble Beam and a few water falls off, and my Rock Slide does charge up right here, and he does not have enough energy to throw in his charge move, and this does allow us to win the first round. But guys, I did get really worried here because as you guys see, there was actually a glitch here. My screen just started shaking. If you guys could see it, I don't know if you guys did, but I was really scared because I didn't wanna exit out of the game to see and then get the loss, because I did actually win this. So I'll just show you guys the glitch right here. And it did say that he did also have a shield when I didn't think that he did. Like, this is the glitch. Your screen just starts shaking, and then there's like no energy to tap on to charge up your charge move. This is the glitch. And then I did have to restart my game, but I did think that I was going to take the loss, but I actually didn't. And because of that, it did allow us to win the first round. Gonna give to my opponent. For the second round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is once again a normal and fairy type Pokemon, so both of us will be doing neutral damage against each other. This is just going to be a back-to-back charm hit until one of us dies. But the plan I do here was actually, I did see that my Wigglytuff was doing more damage, so I will be able to survive one extra charm hit than him. So I did decide to throw in a shield here. When you do throw in a shield, you do want to tap as fast as you can, because every time somebody throws in a shield, charge move, or anything else, there is a slight delay, so they have to wait just like a few seconds, so then that does give you a chance to throw in a hit. My opponent does choose not to shield that Play Rough, and he did take half damage from that. I am going to make a swap out into my Crawdont, because Crawdont will be doing not very effective damage, but if I did make a swap out into my Darmanitan will be taking super effective damage hits due to Fire types being super effective against Fire types. So my opponent does throw in a Surf. It does do plenty of damage on my Crawdont. He does have a shield advantage, but I do have a Pokemon left, which is my Crawdont and my Darmanitan. I am hoping to get a shield off here because Bubble Beam will be doing barely any damage against that Clefable, but I did want to throw in that Bubble Beam to get a shield off and to get that attack debuff. That attack debuff did basically win us the game because Rock Slide, or it gave us enough time to get 2 Rock Slides. We needed 2 Rock Slides to feint him because he does have 1 shield left, and the second Rock Slide was the one that would be going through, and because of that it does allow us to win the second round. Go give to my opponent. Alright guys, for the third round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Melodic. Melodic is an only water type Pokemon, so we will be doing a lot of neutral damage against him. Charm is just way stronger than Waterfall, so we will be doing more damage against him. We do get him to half health, and my opponent does charge up his charge move. Now that you guys see that he is in the yellow zone, we will be able to go for the hard farm down. I am going to be throwing in a shield. We will still have enough health to fight any other Pokemon, and we do have a player left to possibly get a shield off, so we can tie the advantage. My opponent's second Pokemon is actually a Changum. That he will probably throw in a shield here because he will think that this is actually an Ice Beam. Ice Beam is an Ice type charge move. Ice types will be doing super effective damage against Grass types. Playoff still would have been doing a lot of damage. He probably would have fainted if he didn't shield that. And my opponent does finally throw in a charge move here. I am going to make a swap out into my Diamanitan right after my Wigglytuff does faint because Diamanitan is a fire type Pokemon. Fire types are super effective against grass types, and my opponent's final Pokemon is actually a Slowking. Slowking is a water and psychic type Pokemon, and that is really good for us because Crawdaunt will be able to come in and do super effective damage with his Night Slash, and because of that my opponent does surrender, allowing us to win the third round. Go game to our opponent. Alright guys, for the fifth and final round, my opponent's first Pokemon is actually a Seaking. Seaking is an only water type Pokemon, but he does only have he does have access to poison type moves. Poison types will be doing super effective damage against fairy type Pokemon, and I do have to watch out for that, but in this case he does actually have a water type fast move, so that is very good. He does also use a Drill Gun instead of any other charge move. Drill Gun would have been doing neutral damage against us because ground types are neutral damage against normal and fairy type Pokemon. So my opponent does make a swap out into a Slowbro. That is very nice for us because Slowbro is a water and psychic type Pokemon, so that does allow my Crawdaunt to come in once again. Crawdaunt will be doing super effective damage with his dark type moves, but his water type moves will be doing not very effective damage, so I will have to keep spamming those Night Slashes. Night Slashes is once again a dark type charge move. Dark types are super effective against psychic types. My opponent does actually throw in a Psychic as his charge move. Psychic is a only psychic type move, and psychic types will be doing not very effective damage against psychic will be doing not very effective damage against dark types. My opponent's final Pokemon is actually a Wigglytuff. It's not his final Pokemon. He still does have that Slowbro, but my Crawdaunt will easily be able to take care of him. Rockslide does charge up right here. Rockslide will instantly faint this Wigglytuff from the health that he is at. I do know that Rockslide will definitely get at least 1/4 of a Wigglytuff's health. And my opponent's final Pokemon is once again that Slowbro. My final Pokemon is that Crawdaunt. One more Waterfall hit and I do charge up to my Night Slash. And once again, this will instantly one-shot him because Dark types are super effective against Psychic types, allowing us to win the fifth and final round. Good game to my opponent. Alright guys, so that will be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, and turning notifications on. It will really help the channel a lot because we are on the road to 100 subscribers. It will really help the channel once again. Comment down below what you guys think of this Love Cup trio. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.